The Redskins are now 4-2. They're first in the NFC East. They just beat the Dallas Cowboys. The Washington Redskins are in a really good place. First in their division, 4-2, having a good year so far. And I want you to look back, whether you're a Redskins fan or not, think back to the moment this offseason when the Washington Redskins traded for Alex Smith. They said, we're not going to re-sign Kirk Cousins. Instead, we're going to commit to Alex Smith, the former Chiefs quarterback. It was an interesting decision because a lot of people said, well, are you really upgrading? Maybe, maybe not. Right now, at 4-2, first in the NFC East, it looks like the Washington Redskins not only upgraded at quarterback, they made the right move. Alex Smith right now has a 62% completion percentage, throwing for 1,383 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But the key is the Redskins are no longer losing games solely because of their quarterback. Yes, the Redskins got blown out on Monday Night Football. That's not all Alex Smith. The defense everyone played bad in that game. But what you won't have is bonehead interceptions at the end of the game. You won't have Kirk Cousins kneeling instead of spiking the ball. Issues like that. Weird idiosyncrasies that Kirk Cousins has, you're not going to see them anymore because you have Alex Smith, who I think right now looks like an upgrade. Yes, Kirk Cousins is playing the best football of his entire life, but he did not play that way with the Redskins. And right now, 4-2, the Redskins look like they made the right decision. I mean, last year the Redskins were 7-9, third in the NFC East. If they finish first, it's because of Alex Smith, because of that move they made. I think it's cool. Now, it is worth noting that with the Kansas City Chiefs last year, Alex Smith started really hot. They started 5-0. And then they tapered off, lost 4 games in a row in November and December, and ultimately finished 10-6. Are we going to see a repeat of that? Are we going to see the Redskins start really hot, 4-2, and then taper off? I think that's actually pretty likely. You got Adrian Peterson, an aging running back, Alex Smith, who has a history of that. So you can, on one hand, say, well, maybe the Redskins are going to taper off at the end of the year. On the other hand, though, you could say, well, Alex Smith is 34 years old. And for quarterbacks, 34 is basically the new 28. I mean, 34 is not as old as it once was for an NFL quarterback. And I personally believe there's a lot of good football ahead for Alex Smith. I like what he's doing. And he's actually, I think, improving week to week. He's getting a little bit better. You got to give Alex Smith a little bit of a break. His first couple years in the league, he had bad coaching and kind of is a late bloomer because he never really had the coaching he needed. The guys that are also in his quarterback class are a little bit ahead of him because he had like 5 lost years at the beginning of his career that just weren't any good. He was getting screwed over. And so, I mean, Alex Smith is still improving, and I don't know what to make of it. I'm just cautiously curious. Is Alex Smith and the Redskins, are they going to keep it up? Or are they going to taper off and let the Eagles steal the division from them? I don't know what's going to happen, but right now, it looks like the Washington Redskins made the right decision by committing to Alex Smith rather than Kirk Cousins. How about Adrian Peterson, by the way? Adrian Peterson, the Redskins running back, he's impressed me. I mean, he's done some really good things this year. He's got 438 yards rushing, averaging 4.3 yards per carry. He's got 3 touchdowns. He's in the top 10 in NFL in rushing at 33 years old. He's number 9 in rushing in the NFL. That's cool, man. I mean, good for Adrian Peterson. My only question is it going to go away? Is he going to keep this up? Because, again, he's 33 years old. Can he maintain this same level of play? If he can, if Adrian Peterson can maintain a high level of play, the Redskins are going to go a lot farther down the road. It helps the Redskins tremendously having Adrian Peterson, a solid running back, who they used him to replace Darius Geis, the rookie running back who tore his ACL in the preseason. It was sad. It was heartbreaking. But again, this is Adrian Peterson's 12th year in the NFL. 12 years taking shots, getting beat down, getting nailed. And Adrian Peterson is a guy with an injury history. Last year had a season-ending injury playing for the Arizona Cardinals. So I think it's interesting to see, will Adrian Peterson keep it up? They have 10 games left. And, November 22nd against the Dallas Cowboys, that is going to be a bruising, tough game, a battle. And I'm still not convinced that Adrian Peterson is going to keep it up through November and December. And those tough months, it gets a little bit colder. You're worn down from weeks and weeks of getting beat up. And I'm not convinced yet. In fact, I'm never going to be convinced until week 13 that Adrian Peterson is playing, until I see it with my own eyes. I'm not going to have faith that Adrian Peterson is going to play all 16 games at the same level he's playing right now. I think at some point he's going to taper off. I hope I'm wrong. It would be cool to see the Washington Redskins win that division. I like Alex Smith. I like Jay Gruden, the coach. But I just don't see that being sustainable. Maybe I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. But my prediction is that Adrian Peterson in late November, early December, his level of play is going to dramatically taper off, and maybe he even gets injured and ends his season. My name is Zach Schaumler. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It means a ton to me. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It's my pride and joy, my favorite thing in the entire world. If you're not aware, you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube, as well as shorter, interesting breakouts like the one you just watched. And if you really want to help me grow, it would mean a lot to me if you shared this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about this show. My name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so much, and have a great day.